And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. Then it's Zeller. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Giddey in at the 2. And for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4.
Team foul.
James Wiseman's out there with Andrew Wiggins. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Wright driving inside.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Giddey the pass to Barnes, and stolen by Wiggins. Three-pointer, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Green. Curry's got 7.
If you get Steph Curry in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you just have the feeling he's not going to miss.
Pass to Wright. And Curry pulls it down. Golden State has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 5-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I got a few minutes to catch up with Alvin Gentry. We talked about Klay Thompson and his tendency to go nuclear at any given moment. Coach said he had 37 in that one quarter, and he can do that anytime he's on the court. If he hits a few in a row, we need to foul, call timeouts, do something to cool him off. We won't be taking any chances with Klay tonight. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And, Brent, you look at the career of Klay Thompson, he's had improvements every step of the way.
Yeah, and he's still just an elite shooter that, because of what Steph does, because of Draymond's unselfishness, Klay is going to add 25 points in the blink of an eye. That, along with his defense, just make that backcourt something special.
With the drive, that one goes. Count it. And it's 8 points for Klay Thompson.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
Over in the corner, Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
No problem from Harrison Barnes. They're getting up and throwing it down.
Curry against Wright. Curry's shot is good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Inside, here's Bagley. And there it is for him.
Bagley's so effective on the inside. He's got decent power, but it's the quickness that gets it done.
Feeds it to Wiseman. Back to Curry. Over Wright. Just 5 to shoot. Curry on the wing. And another basket for Golden State.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Wright. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. Warriors leading by 9. Curry outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Right against Curry. And Thompson launches it from deep. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. The Kings trail by 7. Wright looking around. Barnes trying to free himself up. And Wiseman sends it back. Here's Wiggins. Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. No good on the shot. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Now, Wright. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Giddey. Here's Bagley. Wiseman with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Curry against Wright. Outside, Green. A three-pointer. Wiggins. They get the rebound. The Kings trail by 7. Barnes outside. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact. Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Look who's coming out onto the court. You have on your feet and welcome your Warriors dance team.
And the Warriors with some changes. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. And Halliburton subbed in for Klay Thompson. Now, here's Nwaba. Covered by Wiggins. Count it. Good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. They're leading by 8. And here's Halliburton in the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Over in the corner, Green. Halliburton outside. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And he comes up with the deuce. Curry's got 13 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Outside, Robinson. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Williams against Curry. On the wing, Wiggins. Passes it to Looney. Back to Wiggins. Jacks up a 3. No good on that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Outside, Williams fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry looking it over. On the wing, Wiggins. Traps in the tray. Wiggins has got his second bucket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Williams. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Wiggins, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
One Toscano Anderson's checked in for Golden State. There's 1:38 left to play in the first. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Williams gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Curry against Williams. Loads it up for Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Unloads from 13. The shot by Deck, no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Kuminga's come in for Andrew Wiggins.
Jonathan Kuminga.
Back to Williams. To the middle. Here's Deck. Trying to get open is Robinson. The shot by Deck, no good. Curry passes to Toscano. "19 seconds left to play here in the first. 6 to shoot. And there's the pass to Kuminga. Driving in. Rebound by the Kings. From deep. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Warriors ahead. They lead by 13. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Well, he's won at the highest levels, and Steph Curry understands what's required to get back to that lofty position.
Stay in the moment and just focus on here and now.
Well, you hear it a lot, keeping your focus.
And as much defensive attention as Curry commands on a nightly basis, he can't afford a lapse of focus.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jordan Poole is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Toscano in at the four-man position. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson. Well, we've heard, Brent, some teams say more should be done to protect players from dangerous fouls. Do you agree?
Well, I think the head shots are something that people are looking at most. It's player safety comes first. And I know a lot of people that watch basketball in the 70s and 80s when the game was much more physical, where those plays didn't result in technical fouls, see it a bit differently. But it's still about protecting the players and avoiding those kind of plays to put them in danger. And I'm for that.
Waba up top, guarded by Poole. Here's Deck. Again, the miss by the Kings.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. And he says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. Ball's knocked loose. And it's the Warriors on the break. Kuminga the pass to Toscano. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Toscano's got his first points of the night.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Stephen Curry.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Toscano. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul. Wiseman's checked in for the Warriors.
Now into the lineup.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Wiseman.
And Wright kicks to Barnes. And the three ball is good. Barnes has got 5 now.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
Poole no good.
The defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Right inside. Here's Bagley. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his first
Bagley not
foul.
quitting on that possession, trying to find an extra one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Warriors leading by 15. The feed to Wiseman. Thompson in the corner. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, looking to shoot immediately off the pass, and I don't think he even felt the leather that time.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Barnes. And he overshot that one, missing.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
King's foul.
And a chance here to check out some stats
That's his
on Klay
second
Thompson.
personal foul.
Just an incredible
Second team
month of
foul.
basketball. Second in three-point
At the
field
line
goal
for the
percentage.
Dubs.
14th in field goal percentage. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And back to your point, he's second in three-point accuracy. A lot of that has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone. Green, he's checked in for Toscano Anderson. Offensive rebound. Here's Bagley. Zeller trying to free himself up. They shoot again. Green with the block.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
Poole kicks to Green. Pass to Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Giddey. Guarded by Green. Driving the lane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal
And
foul.
they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in.
A lot of talk surrounding Draymond Green between the coaches and the teammates is the fact that he's the emotional leader of this team. Now, sometimes that's in accord with what you do, and sometimes it keeps you a little off balance, but no doubt Draymond Green is the spark for this ball club.
Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Look at Curry. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Green, no luck. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Snatched up. And that one, good.
Timeout.
Wright's got 6.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Curry's checked in for Jordan Poole. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We take a look at the Warriors. The season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now. And, of course, there's the Kings, 5.5 games behind.
And I think for Sacramento, this isn't the spot that too many people thought they'd be in this far into the season. They've really turned some heads with their play.
Some people out there still thinking they're going to fade as the season goes on, but I'm on the other side of this argument. I think they get even better as we go down the stretch. Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. Out to Thompson, lets the 3 fly, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Pass to Barnes. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Pretty focused play right there from Harrison Barnes, showing he has what it takes to convert sometimes those challenging buckets like that one there.
When you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Kings. They host the Clippers after this game. So the wing on the left. Bagley the pass to Wright, and Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Love when Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
Right inside. He's against Green, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Kings. David Nwaba comes in for Barnes. It's Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, I feel like the ball really isn't even getting anywhere close to the rim. It's all cotton right now.
Here's Giddey, and the layup's good off the glass. Giddey's got his first basket of the night.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Thompson in the corner. Bagley against Green. Passes it to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Thompson left side. from 20 feet out. Sacramento grabs the miss. Bagley's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nwaba with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
It's Curry with the drive. Wiggins outside. And there's the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Oh, clever drive there by Wiggins, slipping inside and then drawing the contact on the shot.
Free throw good. Wiggins. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Halliburton comes in for Klay Thompson. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now the pass to Nwaba.
Warriors foul. Andrew
Kings have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Golden State's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Now, here's Halliburton. He's got 8. Curry on the wing. The 3 trains the three-pointer. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Shot clock at 5. Deck. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Biombo, the pass to Deck. Unloads. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Alongside Coach Alvin Gentry. Alvin, what sorts of adjustments are you going to make in the second half?
Well, we just got to get ourselves organized. We got to get back. We got to take better shots. You know, the problem that we have is we're taking bad shots and they're running out on them. We just got to take good shots and we got to get back and get our defense there.
Best defense is offensive efficiency. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime.